Hey guys, welcome to the video. So today I'm so excited to finally talk about Ultra Miami's set times. So we are just a couple days away from the festival. I cannot wait to go back. I haven't been there since 2017, and looking at this year's lineup and set times, there are so many good acts to see. So basically today I'm just going to be walking you through the sets that I plan on attending, as well as giving some recommendations here and there. Really quickly, if you are not familiar with me, I do love house and techno the most. I'm also into trance, and I throw in a little bass here and there, but I'm definitely going to be giving you a lot more house and techno recommendations. So if that's your thing, definitely keep watching. With all that being said, you guys, let's just dive right into the video. If you enjoyed this in the end, I would love it if you would give it a thumbs up. And if you're new here and you aren't already subscribed, go ahead and hit the button down below to come join our family. All right, with all that being said, let's dive in here. So just to give you some background, this year I am actually for the first time attending Ultra as media. I'm going with the Gray Area and Festival Insider team, which is so fucking exciting. So I am going to be doing on-site content and interviews and stuff that will be going up on Festival Insider and Gray Area. So definitely give those accounts a follow. So it's going to be a very different experience. I'm going to be doing festival vlogs, so you guys will see Ultra from that perspective because I've never done it before. So with that being said, this year I am actually going to be going on Friday very late as of right now. So I won't be getting there until most likely 7 or 7:30. And then I plan on pretty much going the full time Saturday and Sunday. So with that being said, I'm probably going to miss a couple of the sets. Ultra doesn't begin on Friday until 4 p.m. anyway, but for me personally, I just have to highlight the Carl Cox mega structure. If you have never been to Ultra and it's your first time, regardless of what kind of genres you're into, you have to do like at least 1 to 2 sets in there. It is the most insane production you'll ever fucking see. It's so cool. You are fully immersed in there. Like there's LED screens all over the ceiling, like most insane lasers, lighting, and I went in 2017, so I can't even imagine what they're going to be doing in 2022. So I just have to highlight that stage. It's really fucking cool. Obviously, main stage, worldwide, all of them have amazing production as well, but I'm just a big fan of the mega structure. So when in doubt, if you don't have anyone you want to see, just go to the Carl Cox mega structure or even the Cove, which is also another like house or techno stage. All right, so let's dive into Friday. So Friday, I do want to highlight that there is a State of Trance takeover at the worldwide stage. So if you guys are into trance, you definitely want to be over here. This is Armin van Buuren's label, so there's going to be a lot of good music there. But for me personally on Friday, arriving late, I think the first person I would go see is Joseph Capriati, who is a techno artist who I haven't seen yet. And the nice thing is they get longer sets. They have an hour and a half sets, which I feel like you need an hour and a half minimum. So I would definitely see Joseph Capriati and Nina Kravitz for sure. The other people I would mention, I mean, on main stage, if you guys like tech house, obviously Fisher is always a good fucking time. Alesso is amazing. He kind of like hits on the nostalgia parts of me, but then he also has some really cool like progressive house as well. Martin Garrix and Ultra kind of just go together. There are a lot of legendary moments with him. Apparently he might be premiering a lot of new music, so that's really cool. And then of course Kygo, again, if you guys like tropical house or if you're into any of his stuff, those are recommendations for you. But for me personally, I will be at Joseph Capriati, and then I am making a point to go see Boris Brecha, who is over on the Resistance Cove stage. He's playing 3 hours, this whole stage, and Clue is playing 3 hours too, but I've never seen him before, and I believe he's more like melodic techno, deep house-ish, and he's a legend, so I need to go see him for the first time. So I'm going to be there, and then I'm going to end my night either with Carl Cox or Armin van Buuren. You really cannot go wrong with either. They're both staples. They're who they are for a reason. They've been doing this for a very long time. That's who I would personally go see. If you're into bass music, the live stage has a lot of options. Honestly, Alice in Wonderland is one of my favorites, so I'm sad I won't get to go see her. You also have Sudden Death Void if you're into like some hardcore bass. If you want some like fucking heavy ass dubstep, go see him or Sullivan King. I totally missed somebody. Armin van Buuren back-to-back Rainier Zonneveld. I'm not missing that. That's actually one of the reasons I decided to go on Friday, because that sounds so fucking special, because Rainier is a live techno act and Armin does more trance. So the fact that Rainier is going to be on the trance stage, like mind-blowing. So I'm definitely going to be there. All right, let's move on to Saturday. So obviously Saturday is jam-packed. The event, I believe, begins at 12 p.m. So much earlier. You have a lot more hours on Saturday. So I'm not sure what time I'm getting there yet, but I would definitely recommend Miha back-to-back. Gigi McGree is somebody that I would want to see because we love those ladies and they're amazing. So I feel like they would be really fun. They are over on the worldwide stage. Who else? Dubfire is a really good one on the Resistance stage. Georgia and Julie also is a live act, a live techno act. So that one's pretty cool. Honestly, Wax Motif is pretty early. He's at 3:30. So I think like if that's the earliest I get there, I would start my day with Wax Motif with a little bit of bass house because why the fuck not? We love him. Jeffrey Sartorius, if you guys love Dash Berlin, he changed his name and he still is a trance act. So Jeffrey Sartorius on main stage is great. Sam Felt, I saw play main stage in Ultra 2017 and it was one of the most fun sets the whole weekend. He's more like uplifting and fun and like a little bit of tropical house kind of vibes. So he's amazing. Honestly, you can't go wrong with the whole main stage lineup this day, you guys. But my probably number one for this night is Oliver Heldens and Elenium. So Oliver Heldens is my favorite artist. I would never ever miss him on main stage at Ultra. Like some of his Ultra sets are like the most viewed on YouTube. They're fucking fire. Do not miss him, I'm telling you. So I'd have that, but just to back it up a second, the Resistance Cove stage today is that day is a lot of house music. So again, right up my alley. So John Summit is who I would go see after Wax Motif. I would absolutely not miss him. And then Dom Dalla, I highly recommend as well. But I would be going over to Anna next, who is an amazing techno act playing on the Carl Cox stage. So I would definitely go catch her. Then I would run over to Oliver Heldens, catch all of his set, and then I would go over and see Tale of Us and the Carl Cox hybrid set at Resistance. Yes, I'm going to see Carl Cox multiple times this weekend. You can't not. And I've always wanted to see Tale of Us too. So definitely would be about that. I would pop over to go see Sophie Tucker because they're one of my non-negotiables this whole weekend. I still have not seen them live and I'm absolutely obsessed with them. They are so much fun. They are a live act like fire. So I'm non-negotiable. I'm going to see them. And then I would say the last few, like I said, Elenium and then the Jaws back-to-back. Nightmare is a really, really exciting bass back-to-back on the worldwide stage. So that's kind of everybody I have on my schedule, but the UMF radio stage is a Good Vibrations takeover. So again, if you guys are into bass music, that's going to be your jam. There's a special back-to-back that is Blurred Out. I mean, Good Vibrations is Slander and Nightmare's label, so I wouldn't be surprised if it's them, but you also have Peekaboo, who's really good, and I would say William Black is really good as well. Okay, I know I'm talking really fast. I just don't want this video to be too long, but let's move on to Sunday. So Sunday, I have some of the live acts happening on the Resistance Carl Cox stage again. Hans Bieger and Rainier Zonneveld again, live techno acts. So I don't know what time I'm getting there, but I would start my day probably with both of them. Vinny Vici also on main stage would be a good one because they're a psytrance act and I don't have any of that in my schedule the whole weekend. So they would be really, really dope. A Craze is also on main stage, and we all know his song Do It To It, but I feel like he would throw down and be really fun. Then I would personally pop over to see our queen, Amelie Lenz. Still haven't seen her live. Pains me, but if you want like fucking insane techno, you need to be at Amelie's set, so I'm going to go see her. If I have time, I really, really, really want to see the Vintage Culture back-to-back Claptone set because Vintage Culture is one of my favorite artists, and that kind of like house music combination is probably going to be fucking insane. So I need to be over there, but I really want to go see Elohim, who is on at 6 o'clock at the live stage. She is a live musician. She sings on her songs. I love the lyrics to her music. She just put out an album, and she was on my podcast, Rave Culture Cast. So I really want to go over and support her and spend some time at the live stage. So I'm definitely going to go do that. Honestly, after that, you really can't go wrong with like Armin van Buuren, Adam Beyer, or Ghost Rider. Ghost Rider is Ghastly back-to-back Joyride, so that would probably be really fun, like bouncy bass music. Adam Beyer I've seen before. drum code label boss, techno act, amazing. So not sure where I would go in that scenario, but maybe I'll go over to Ghost Rider because I need to be like fucking front and center for Seven Lions. Absolutely not missing him. So excited to see him on Ultra's lineup. He's my favorite. So yeah, absolutely not missing Seven Lions. And then for me personally, I'm going to end my Ultra on the main stage surprise act, which rumor has it is Hardwell making his return. So I would not fucking miss that for the world. Anything that's like a blurred out set that's going to be special, you kind of like can't miss because Ultra is known for having like these iconic comebacks. They've had Swedish Mafia and other things like that. And I loved Hardwell. He's one of the artists that got me into EDM. And I haven't seen him, I don't think, since I saw him play EDC 2015, and then I saw him in Atlantic City in 2017, and that was the last time I saw him live. But obviously, if you guys are into bass music, you have some other really good options, like Slander is the same time, Zed's Dead is the same time. You also have some really amazing music over on The Cove, like all incredible house acts. You have Panpot ending it, who I've always wanted to see, and then you have all hard dance at the UMF radio stage this whole day, which I don't believe they've ever had a hard dance stage at Ultra before. So like if that is your thing, I know you guys know to be there the whole day. So, those are my set time recommendations. That is where I'm going to be. I'm happy to put more information down in the description box and give you guys my schedule. But again, I will be like, I let the music take me where I need to be. And you also have to factor in time for eating and getting water and bathroom breaks and all those things. So definitely don't like just be rushing from set to set. Give yourself some wiggle room. But anyway, you guys, I hope to see you there. I am not doing any meetups. I'm going to be taking a little bit of a break from hosting my own meetups in the meantime, just because I am working a lot of the festivals coming up. However, Lunchbox is hosting a meetup on Saturday. I believe it's 5:30 to 6 p.m., but I will confirm that on my social media at Emma Kapotes. I will, of course, if I can make it, I will be at the Lunchbox meetup, no questions asked. So I hope to see you guys there. And I hope you have a safe and exciting Ultra weekend. I will also be at Miami Music Week, so I hope to see you guys there. And thank you so much for watching my video. Bye, guys.